Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I've got my droid out again. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. So I don't know if you remember that I picked up the Ferry Droid accessory set in the Disney character warehouse for $14.99. Let your eyes be your guide. So it's some legs, arms. It's got like the big stick for or is it an oar for the ferry, the little boat. It's also got another head. So I don't know what any of this stuff does. There's got to be a reason why there were so many of them in the store. But I knew I was building a droid, so I'd been watching the character warehouse videos prior to going to Florida. I used to watch them all the time because I used to go to Florida every year. Stopped watching them because what's the point? But yeah, I had been watching them, so I'd seen it in there. I thought $14.99 was a good price, and I did mention this while I was in Florida, and I gave them a big shout out to the Sabol family vlogs. So yeah, so I watched their videos and I really enjoyed them, and I used to watch them all the time because he'd go to the Disney character warehouse. He did other stuff as well. He'd go to I don't even know why I'm mentioning this. You'd think I'd be over it by now, but I get angry when I get ignored. And he'd go to like Walmart and things. So I watched this video out of interest, and he went to this Walmart. I honestly loved his videos, and I gave him a big shout out while I was in Florida. And I saw a Walmart video, and it had the t-shirts, and they all said like 2023, like Walt Disney World 2023. And I sent him a message. I said, when did you film this? I've noticed. Well, I knew something was going on. So I said, when did you film this? The t-shirts, they all say 2023. It's now, when was it? It was like April 2024. And I think I mentioned I could see some Christmas stuff in the background. And he had well, I sort of believed him at the time. He came back to me and said, oh no, they haven't updated their stuff. And I thought, after 4 months and they're still not discounted as well. So I thought nothing else of it. Then I started watching more of his vlogs, because I was really getting up for this holiday to Florida. And then you'd see the same scene appear again and again. You're like, hang on a minute, you're rehashing videos together. But the final straw was when he did a character warehouse. Was it Vineland? Disney character warehouse. And I said to him, I never saw any of this stuff in there. When did you film this? And then he just ignored me. And then what happened was he actually he blocked me on YouTube, which really wound me up because I caught him out basically, and it really, honestly, really wound me up. And then how lazy is this? He uploaded a video just before I got to Florida, which was I think he called it like Disney Character Warehouse, April 2024. And then he uploaded the whole, he didn't rehash it, he uploaded the whole exact video and called it Disney Character Warehouse, May 2024. It's so lazy that he used exactly the same thumbnail. So I just sent him a message and I said, you're so lazy, I'm never going to watch you again. And I haven't, because he's what would I call him? He's just a grifter. That's all he is. He's just a grifter. So anyway, that's my run over about the Sabol family vlogs. Never watch them again. A load of rubbish, fakers, grifters. But let's get back to talking of the character warehouse. Let's get back to this character warehouse accessory, the Ferry Droid. Right. So I'm going to attempt to put this back together. And I've kept the instructions. I had to get rid of the box, didn't I? But I've kept the instructions. So that, chuffy futter, that is how it should look. So it does look quite good. I don't know what it's going to do electronically, because I don't think it's going to move. It's not going to start walking, is it? Let's be honest. But you've got to use a screwdriver. It looks quite simple, but even though I opened it in Florida, I knew that I didn't want to do anything with my Droid. There he goes. He's already getting stressed out about it. Didn't want to do anything with my Droid until I got home. So that's what I'm going to do now. But because my Droid's got the orange top on his head, I love it. I think it looks great. I was thinking, well, see my son, in my Florida video, in the games room, I put silver accessories on my son's Droid. Now I'm thinking about putting gold. I have got extra silver, because they were $4.99 per set in the Disney Character Warehouse. Let your eyes be your guide. But I'm thinking of putting gold, because I think the gold matches the wire on here. So I'm going to put the gold accessories on first, and then I'm going to attempt to turn him into a Ferry Droid. So let's do the accessories first. So these are the little flaps. So yeah, I chose all these bits. This would have been when I was building the actual Droid itself. That's where the emotion chip goes. Still disappointed I didn't pick one up, but it's just one of those things. I'm sure I'll be back there one day. So these just clip on, so you can't really break them, but they're not as tight. Because if you saw my last Droid video, in the Robot Wars scene at the end with my son, I think one of these panels blew off, but it does look good. Right, so that comes off there. I think I don't know, looking at it now, I'm not sure the gold looks as shiny as the silver. This one's a hard one to get on. There you go. I'm not sure, how's that looking? I don't know, I mean I can always change it, and yeah, maybe the silver would look better, but I wanted to do it a little bit more different from my son's one. Now where's the other panel? So that's this one here. That's tight, that one. Because I'd hate to break this. These are really tight. Where does this panel go? Oh yeah, that panel goes there. Then these bits come off as well. So yeah, I remember putting these on, because you had to choose these pieces yourself. These were on the counter when you were actually building the Droid. Now, it's reminding me of John Player Special cigarettes. I'm getting that vibe. Right, let's try this bit again. I can't get this bit off. So I'll leave that bit for now. And then it's this bit. Well, I'm changing the legs, but the legs have got to come off anyway. So I'm putting these silver accessories, well, gold and silver accessories on. And that's it, you just clip them on. Oh, there's a bit here as well, so that's got to go on. But I don't think it was bad, a £5 just to change the whole look of your Droid. I thought that was quite good. So these bits are really, really tight. So I'm going to do them off camera, and then we're going to take his legs off and his head off and put the other bits on. I mean that looks good. And you could buy different heads and bits and pieces. But yeah, it's all money, isn't it? It's all money. But yeah, I like the way that moves. But yeah, $14.99. I think that's not well, I say it's not a bad price. Let's see what it can do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the other gold bits on, and then I'm gonna take the legs off and then take the head off, and we'll go from there. Right, so R4BY, as I've called her, is looking really nice with all the gold on there. I think it looks really good. So also from the Character Warehouse, and I showed this in my Florida vlog in the games room. Me and my son, we both bought the green milk tray dispenser, you know, from the sail barge. So it does look good. I'm really really happy with it. That was $4.99 as well, but you can't, it's for display purposes, so you can't because of the way the legs have to be positioned for it to go around the floor. You can't go around the floor with the green milk, which is a shame, but I suppose it's just one of those things. But $4.99, that was a good price. That's probably why it ended up in the Character Warehouse. But I like it for an accessory, especially with the gold panels on the front now. I think it looks really, really good. So so I'm going to. It's a shame because I was going to have a little play there. I'm gonna take the tray off, take the legs off, take the head off, and then we're gonna make this into into some sort of Terminator Ferry Droid. Yeah, you seem a little bit panicked about it. Well, it's such a shame because it was really bright. I was using natural daylight, and it's just so dark now. I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background. It's awful. I don't know when summer's going to really start. But so I'm going to remove the green milk tray, which I still think that is a quality piece of kit for $4.99 in the Disney Character Warehouse. And then the drink dispenser is in the hole on top. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so it's got a hole in top, just like the little Disney droids, the 3.75 ones, where you can put like the Disney ears and stuff. It's a shame you can't get any Disney ears with this. But now I've got to. So I've turned her off. I need to read the instructions and start taking it apart. So I've got my screwdrivers here. Right, so here's the instructions. I'm going to put it on camera just in case I lose them in the future. So I've got to unscrew the legs, screw on the because I can't remember doing any of this. I remember I had to screw the legs on in the Droid Depot. Well, let's give this a go. So. Alright, it seems quite easy to do. Because in the Character Warehouse, I had their massive industrial screwdrivers. So that should pop off by now. Oh, there you go. Right, so that's the screw out, I think. Oh, shit. Right. Okay, right, so it just comes off like that. So I've got to do the same on the other side. Alright, so that's easy. That's easy to do. Right, that's easy. Right, so what else do I have to take off? Do I have to take the oh, so I've got to take this bit off. How do you... I can't remember how it went on. There you go. Does it just pull off? I'm not sure. I don't want to force anything off. I don't remember a screw going in this. I don't know. I might do it off camera because I don't want to break it. It's strange though that there's no instructions on how to take your droid apart, only how to put the droid together. So let me have a look. I don't want to risk breaking it because it costs $119.99. So let me have a look off camera. Right, it's a bit of a mess in here now, but really easy to do. It just kind of pops out. So, yeah, panic over, but I just didn't want to risk breaking it. I wonder why that... Oh, right, so that you press that because that puts the little... it's like a little face. Puts the tongue inside, so it's quite easy to kind of come out. And then the actual dome, similar to the Builder Droid 3.75, that just comes out, and that's where that's how it connects. It's got all the bits. So yeah, I feel like I'm back at Droid Depot at Galaxy's Edge. That's nice as well. So yeah, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Right, so according to, I think I'll do this bit first. So according to the instructions, this dome I'm going to put on first, but it kind of so it plugs in the same way as the other dome, but I think it's, I don't know, I think it sits a bit higher. So I'm trying to, right, so that should go there. Is that? Yeah. So it sits like that. So it sits higher than the normal dome to be like the Ferry Droid. And then I think the next thing I'll do, so I've got the screws here. Oh, so still. Oh, unless. I'm trying to see because it's got the screws in the leg, but you'd think it would come with because I remember at Galaxy's Edge the legs were kind of tied together and they already had screws in there, so it looks like I've got to use my own screws. Oh no, I don't. There's screws already in the, you probably can't see it. There's screws already in the arms. So that's good, that's good. Leave them in there. So this goes here. Right, so that just clips on there. And then I've got to screw that on. That's alright. I hope I've got it around the right. Yeah, is that the right way? Oh no. Oh brilliant, I've got the wrong arm on. How did that happen? Great. Typical. Nothing's easy, is it? There you go, right, that's come off. So, this goes on the other side. Do you know what, this is a lot of effort. This is a lot of effort. Why isn't that? No, I had it on the right way the first time. That don't make sense though. That's not right. That isn't. That's wrong because unless that is oh okay. I think does that twist? Oh, yeah. So you can twist, right? Okay. So the way the arms were set up, this looked like a right arm, but you can twist it so it does bend the right way. And there isn't really a thumb on the hands; they're more claws. All right. So that makes it better, right? So I had it right. I had it right the first time because there's a little no. There's a little groove on here. I don't know if you can see on the top there. There's little grooves, so you can't get it wrong, apparently. But if this is this one should go here, but right. Okay, so you can. Right, so you can yeah, that's right. So you can turn the arms around. So I had it right the first time. So let's put this back on. Right, so that just goes on there quite easily. Right, okay. Let's do the other one. Right, that is a lot of, I mean, I remember when I opened this on the pool table in my villa, I was quite impressed. But it is, you do get a lot of kit for $14.99. But it is a lot of effort. Right, so the final thing, right, so this is similar to the leg. It's got the little face on there. Right, so let's, okay, right, so you've got to put it that way round and then twist him. Right, so, right. that looks mad. That looks absolutely mad. I don't think he's going to walk. I think it's just for display. And you've got the ferry boat. Wow, he looks amazing. I know you can't see it, so I'm going to put him back on the floor. But he also comes with his ferry boat accessory. Is this count as an oar? Because he uses that to kind of get through the lava. So let me, this is mad. Let me set him up on the floor and we'll have a proper look. Right, so I've set up our R4BY. I know it's all a mess now because it's all a mixture of droids, but I think it looks absolutely amazing. So I mean, I'll show you what the legs look like. So I remember when I opened this this actual set, and it's like the Terminator. But I'm really pleased with it. It looks fantastic. So I knew it would just be like a display piece, like the the drink dispenser for the green milk. $14.99. You know, I still thought it was a good price for, you know, for a little accessory. But yeah, I thought, well, that's it. You know, that's all he can do. He's got his in his hand. He's got the I suppose it's a stick, but I suppose you'd call it like an oar, because that's what he uses to ferry people around in the little boat, by using that pole to kind of move the boat along the, was it lava? I'm sure it was like lava. But watch this. So I thought, well, that's it. It's not going to do much else. But watch this. How cool! How cool is that? That is. I can't believe it. I didn't know it did like robotics. I am worried about it falling over, but it is. I just think it's amazing, and for that price, $14.99. Let your eyes be your guide. Now, when I went, well, I was in the character warehouse back in April. There was absolutely loads of it, and I'd been watching, as I mentioned, I'd been watching vlogs of people, you know, vlogging the character warehouse, and there was loads and loads and loads of this Ferry Droid accessory box. It's massive. It's a massive box. Now, I mean, you can have a look at the Sabol family grifters to see if they've, you know, to see if it is still in stock, because I think they put a character warehouse video up like every 12 minutes, and they do get quite high viewing numbers. But yeah, if you do see this box, the video is likely to be about 4 months old. I'm just warning you, but yeah, I think this is wonderful. And if it is still in stock at the character warehouse, definitely pick it up. $14.99, a blinding price. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove the remove the stick out of his hand, because I've got a feeling that if I press the wrong button, he's just going to fall over. So I'm just going to do that now. Right, so I have noticed that you can open his hands as well. They were quite tight, but you can open the hands. This is proper quality. I absolutely love it. It's great. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I picked this up. I'm so glad I got the Droid. I want to go back. I want to go back to Galaxy's Edge and pick up some more accessories, not just from the character warehouse, but from Galaxy's Edge itself, from the Droid Depot. But yeah, 10 out of 10, any day of the week. But that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. It also helps the channel. I think I'm going to keep this droid as the Ferry Droid for now, because I just think it's amazing. But say goodbye, R4BY. RB4Y, what do you think of your new body? Oh yeah, so it seems quite happy about it. But yeah, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.